And now, filmed in front of a live studio audience from the P.U.C.L Studios in Burbank City, it's P.U.C.L Game Corner. And now, your host, Professor Snag.
Hello and welcome to P.U.C.L Game Corner. I'm your host, Professor Snag. P.U.C.L, of course, stands for the Pokemon Underground Champions League, a name that our leader Thatch came up with back in 2007. Yes, we have been going for nearly 11 years, which is an amazing feat. Anyways, with that, folks, we have an awesome episode of trivia prepared for you with some awesome contestants who I'm really excited to have on. First, we'll introduce him from the Great White North, a returning contestant who I've wanted to get back on the show because of, let's say, some injustice, some bad decisions on my part about how to run the Tournament of Champions. We have 10 Little Men.
Howdy, P.U.C.L. 10 Little Man making his glorious return like a phoenix from the ashes to take back my crown.
Hey, I want to do that too.
Thank you for joining us again, 10 Little Men. Again, I feel really bad for go back and listen to it, folks, but in his quarterfinal match for the Tournament of Champions, it was basically decided on, they were playing Are You a Boy or a Girl? And it was basically decided on, for some reason I thought, yeah, giving 10 Little Men, not Stephen Stone, but his father, Mr. Stone, I thought that would be a fair one to go with, so.
Yeah, Joseph Stone, very memorable character. Can't believe I didn't get it.
He gives you the Pokénav.
You'll never forget it now, though.
Oh, yep, it's burned in there forever.
All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us. We hope that you have a good one today, and that I don't pick any really obscure questions for you like that. His opponent, also a returning competitor. He is very much into the TCG. In fact, he was the runner-up in the most recent TCG tournament. We have Beaverla.
Hello, thanks for having me back on.
Yeah, glad to have you back as well. Awesome. Now, Beaverla, you said that, you told me that, now it's going to be a weird time thing because we're recording this before you go to the North American Internationals, but by the time this episode comes out, you'll be the North American International Champion, is that correct?
Absolutely, and $10,000 more rich. So I'm looking really forward to that.
Awesome, fantastic. We're all rooting for you at Internationals this upcoming week, or again, when this comes out, it will have since passed. And you're playing the TCG side. What deck are you bringing?
I am playing Garbotoxin with Buzzwole, and I'm pretty excited for it.
Awesome. I think that should be a very interesting deck to play. Are a lot of people playing that, or are you not really sure about what you're going to see?
The majority of decks that are being expected to have been played are going to be just Buzzwole straight up with Lycanroc, and then Malamar with Ultra Necrozma. Those are the two big ones, and then there'll be some other ones floating around, but those two in particular are the ones that are expected to win.
And if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned to this week's episode of the TCG Cast, where we cover all of those decks in the Victory Road towards. Wait, this is going to publish after this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This show will come out after your show, so go back and listen to that episode, and stay tuned next week for the following episode.
Who knew time was so hard?
All right, well, fantastic. I hope that your deck is unique enough that people don't see it coming, and that you're able to take down those other decks.
We'll see. I have high hopes, but, I've been disappointed before.
As long as you are, as long as everyone's a good sport about it, everyone wins.
That is all I care about, is I get to go and have fun, and I don't have to sit across from anybody who I question why they even decided to come out and be around people.
Don't go make any 13-year-olds cry.
Well,
luckily I won't hit any third. I'll only hit 17-year-olds. Only 17-year-olds will be trying.
All right, it's been spoiled a little bit already, but joining these folks today, we have two of our regular hosts. First, we have Scrawn.
What up, everybody?
Thank you for joining us again. I'm always glad to have you on the show. I know that you are a bit of a trivia aficionado.
Well, back in my prime I was, but these days I've been falling out of focus. Perhaps I can take that title finally.
All right. And we also have Lord Jushiro.
Some say I'm very tired.
Come on, it's like 7:30 where you're at right now. 7:30 in the evening.
I know. It's been a long day of everything except Pokemon. Cleaning,
Partying too hard
washing.
for Canada Day.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you very much for joining us. You're always fun to have on with us, Jushiro. And with that, guys, why don't we do some trivia? Why don't we get right into our games? How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan, man.
And now, we're contractually obligated to play Cliff Hikers.
Alright folks, and as you just heard, we are going to be playing Cliff Hiker. As a reminder of the rules, each member of each team will be given a Pokemon and either a move or an evolution that they need to guess at what level that happens. For each number they are off, their Pokemon for their team will take a step up the mountain. For each step their Pokemon takes, they will lose 100 points from their 5,000 point total. Each team will also be given a national dex question that they will work on together. If their Pokemon takes 50 steps, it loses all of their team's points. And if it takes more than 50 steps, it falls off the mountain to its doom. Or other people have also accepted hopping onto a hang glider and falling safely somewhere. So our teams, 10 Little Men and Scrawn, are joining their forces, and their team name is the Electric Manaphies. And the Pokemon they've chosen to represent them, Scrawn, I'll let you go ahead and say what Pokemon you're using.
We are using P.U.C.L to represent us, specifically an electric P.U.C.L.
Now, is that pure electric, or is it like electric ice?
Well,
It knows like hidden power electric, which is about as good as we could get, but we'll roll with it.
Fair enough. All right. So let's go ahead and start out with this one here. I like to give our contestants, our guests, questions about some of their favorite Pokemon. Ten Little Men, I know that you, along with Viger, are a big fan of the Magnemite line. And
Of course.
So I would like to know, at what level does Magnemite evolve into Magneton?
Oh, that is level 30. I am about 99% sure of that.
Oh, he's totally right.
But yeah, you nailed it, man. Good job. Nice work. It does evolve at level 30. Nice job.
Yeah, 10 levels for each magnet.
That's a good way of remembering it.
So, like, at level 20, do you get 2 of them together? Anyway.
Well, you get one really strong magnet.
All right. Beaverla, back over to you. One of the Pokemon that you told me, before I get too far ahead of myself, you and Jushiro are teaming up, and Jushiro decided your team was going to be Yokai Watch Revengers. How do you feel about that, Beaverland? You're on a Pokemon podcast, and your team name is about Yokai Watch.
I think trolling is the highest form of art, so I am all on board.
Thank you, sir.
Preach, brother.
You're right. Trolling is a art. You're right. Okay.
It's something.
All right. So the Yokai Watch Revengers. This question is specifically for Beaverla. So you said that Gardevoir is one of your favorites. I do enjoy Gardevoir as well. It's a really interesting Pokemon, especially once it got the fairy typing. So I would like to know, at what level does Kirlia evolve into Gardevoir?
Oh my.
It's God of War.
Well, I know how many candies it takes to get it to a Pokemon. I'm currently walking with it.
How many rare
Get
candies?
out of here. Oh.
But I don't think that counts.
It does not, unfortunately. Yeah, this game would be really, really boring for Pokemon Go.
Snag, you have
Someone-
Pokemon gone too far.
So Kirlia into Gardevoir?
Yes.
Gosh, I always got it around the same gym. 28.
28, all right. Oh, and the Pokemon that you guys have selected to be your representative is a Voltorb. Very interesting case because it's a very volatile. If it gets bumped, it could like explode prematurely up the mountain. Yes. But your Voltorb decides to go for a little bit of a roll here, and it rolls 2 steps, just a little bit of a roll. Okay. Because it also
You scared me. You said a little bit of a rule. I got nervous.
No, it only goes two steps or two pivots. I don't know how whatever you want to call it for a Voltorb. Two rotations. And because Kirlia evolves into Gardevoir at level 30.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, little known fact, Gardevoir actually keeps 3 magnets under its dress.
All right.
Nice.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, so over to Scrawn. Now, Scrawn is a member of the current draft league. I believe when this comes out, the first week should be over, and we should be into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, so I may be kicked out already.
Possibly. Congratulations on making the playoffs, though, Scrawn. It is very hard, especially considering your S-tier Pokemon, basically, one of the best Pokemon on your team, you haven't been able to use because the rumor has it that you haven't gotten the Mega Bracelet to Mega Evolve your Tyranitar. Is that right?
Well, unfortunately, I cannot give you specific details at this time.
Fair enough.
But I can tell you that El Diablo has not made an appearance, but he's really just waiting in the back. He could come out anytime.
I do have to say that is quite impressive to make the playoffs basically with a 9-man roster and not using your S tier. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. My team just simply has not needed to evolve yet.
So my question for you though, Scrawn. Maybe this is unfair since you haven't used your Tyranitar.
Oh my god.
But I'd like to know, at what level does Tyranitar learn Stone Edge?
Stone Edge. Alright. I'm gonna go with the logic that it is a learned level move, and it does evolve at level 55, so it's gonna be after level 55. I don't know the specific level off the top of my head, but I think a safe guess would be 60? I'm going to say 60.
All right, 60. So your P.U.C.L, seeing how the Voltorb moving down the road, I was like, I can outdo that Voltorb. And it starts rolling a little bit here. It really doesn't roll too terribly far. It just rolls 3 steps or 3 revolutions because it learns at level 63.
Nice.
Okay. That's a really specific level. It's not a very... that's specific information right there. You got to know that.
Yes, it is. I expect a lot out of the hosts.
Yes. I'm sorry I was not able to deliver.
No, I mean, but being within 3 on a question like that is really, really good, actually. So.
Yeah, I was scared it was in like the 70s or something.
All right, let's go ahead and go to Jushiro then. Jushiro, you are kind of known in the Puckle community about choosing the wrong starter for Alola.
Whoa.
So says.
Being that you picked Blue Rowlet, also known as Poplio.
I picked
The only true correct starter.
So my question is actually about its evolved form, Primarina. It is a water fairy type, and with that, I would like to know when does it learn its most powerful fairy move, Moonblast?
I want to say immediately when it evolves, which I believe it's 34?
All right, 34 is your guess?
It's not 36, as far as I remember, but I think 32 is too early. That's why I'm lingering 34. It's in the 30-ish. And I remember, wait, it learns something else when it evolves. So I might actually be mistaken. No, I'm going to head for 40 for when it learns Moonblast.
40, okay. So your Voltorb, upon hearing that response, is like, yep, I'm going to take just a little bit of a roll. It rolls four paces because it learns Moonblast at level 44.
Good guess, Jushiro.
All right, nicely done. Good. So after the kind of preliminary rounds here, the Electric Manaphy's have only gone 3 steps down the path, and Team Yokai Watch Revengers have gone 6 steps down the path. But it really all comes down to this. This is the one. This is the National Pokedex question, which you get to work together with.
We got him on the ropes, 10 little men. We got him on the ropes.
Yeah.
So, Electric Manaphy's, I know that both of you really enjoy Hoenn and the Gen 3 games.
This is a true fact.
So, I've picked something that should hopefully be right up your alley. I want to know, what is the National Pokedex number of Milotic?
Okay. So, Gen 3 starts at 253.
Yeah. So it's
Then
going to
we
be
got-
like around 320 or something.
Yeah, we got 9 starters. Try to think. We got our 9 starters.
Yeah, and you got like the early stuff like Wingull,
2, 4,
Shroomish.
6, 8.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
P.U.C.L doesn't hit until after about 50 Pokemon have been revealed, right?
At least 50.
It's probably later. So that's why I said about 320, so like 70 in or something. I'd probably guess like 377 if we don't know an exact number.
Yeah, I think it might be a bit lower than that because there's two different pseudo legendary sets, and then there's like Spheal, Walrein, and them will be above it.
When does
everything underwater.
When does Gen 3 Pokédex end?
Gen 3 Pokédex, I think it ends at like 393.
Oh, yeah.
I would put it at like 360-ish, maybe, because it's right before the 6th gym.
Yeah. Ooh, tough one. Yeah, I'd say let's do 350. That seems like a good guess.
Wanna go in the mill for 355?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'll go with you.
Slightly over 100 Pokemon in.
All right, so you're going with 355?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's an extremely good guess, actually. You're really putting the pressure on Team Yokai Watch.
Yes.
Yes.
It only.
I'm so happy you guys changed your answer. I'm working on my lipstick right now, so I know what it is. Oh my god.
It's 355, so it takes 5 steps down the path, giving you a total of 8 for this round. Very impressive. Nicely done, guys.
It's 355?
Sorry, it's 350.
No, it's 350.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Oh, that was so close.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed in myself. I blew it.
Yeah,
no, you didn't. You didn't blow anything. It's okay.
So when Scron nonchalant says, "Yeah, do 350." Well, I do know that Jushiro is a fan of more of the classic games, and I know that you also are a big fan of Johto. So the one I'm giving you folks is Hitmontop. What is the national Pokédex number of Hitmontop?
God.
Okay, Jushiro, we can do this. We can walk ourselves. So how close do we have to get in order to tie?
To tie, you have to be within 2.
Oh,
easy.
My lord.
Okay, so it's not under 151.
No, it is not. What is Celebi?
It has to be one of the later
That's
tier
what I was thinking
ones.
too. Yeah,
It has to be somewhere around 200 and something. 250. I think 250 would be the straight middle. Go ahead.
It's too far back. I'm thinking more like 240, 235, because I don't think it's that far back in the. That's like one of the last ones I need in Johto and Pokemon Go. I'm just trying to think of where it's at when I'm scrolling through them numerically. I think it's more like 235, 240.
Hey, I go along with whatever you think.
Oh, come on, give me some help.
I'm trying, my man. I'm trying.
I would rather go lower instead of higher because, I mean, if you start thinking about the back end, like there are some there, right? Because you have legendaries, you have the dogs, you have the Tyranitar line. Like, do you want to do 235?
I want to go 230 or 235, yeah.
Because you think it was higher to begin with. Let's go with 235 over 230.
Okay, let's go 235.
All right, Snag, what is 235?
235 is 2 steps away from the right answer.
You're kidding.
It is 237. So your Voltorb takes 2 steps down the path, making you also at a total of 8.
We're even on my man.
Nicely done. I have to say, this is the first time I've heard someone on the show reference like their Pokemon Go knowledge versus their regular Pokemon knowledge, and I love it. It's great.
I'm sorry.
No, it's awesome. It's fantastic. So yeah, congratulations.
Beaverlaw Pokemon went, man.
So nicely done. So this is one of the best rounds of this game that has ever been played. So kudos to everyone all around. Great job on this. Your Pokemon took a combined 16 steps.
Oh my god.
I guess it's just
good job, Scron.
Skills. Yeah, good job.
So way to keep up, Digimon, guys.
All right, so with that, both teams head into the next round with 4,200 points, but it's basically a wash right now. Come back after the commercial break for the next game.
Greetings, irresponsible parents of awful children. I am Volga Vladinovskaya, spokesperson of the Family Services Division of the Devon Corporation. Do you wish for your child to behave like a proper citizen? Do you wish to be relieved of your parently duties and live free like you are young once more? Esdorva, bring your Plokiedeti to Drifblim Daycare, where we will take excellent care of them. You need not worry about their health, Roditelli. The Drifblim will keep a close eye and limb on them at all times. Children who come to our daycare have been proven to come back home more soulless, well behaved than ever before. Yet more shall you deal with joyous plusos and minions in your households. The best part is to ask. Your first month at Drifblim Daycare is now mostly free, barring, of course, your child's soul. Never mind. Just bring $50 and some bread. Nemostrana. Drifblim Daycare. No refunds.
Hey, are you looking to get the most out of your energy drinks? Well, then you should drink Green Toros. It's the only energy drink, and it's the proud sponsor of the P.U.C.L podcast. Green Toros contain such ingredients as caffeine, taurine, B group vitamins, sucrose and glucose, and Mount Coronet spring water. But don't take my word about how delicious it is. Listen to what Lieutenant Surge has to say.
It's delicious!
That's right, everybody. Lieutenant Surge gets charged up on Green Toros before every battle. Green Toros. It's the energy drink that gives you hooves.
Ah, my hands are hooves!
Proud sponsor of the P.U.C.L podcast.
It's time to play. Are you a boy or a girl?
Welcome back from the commercial break, Puckalonians, and we are now going to play a fan favorite, and we haven't played this game for a while. We're going to play Are You a Boy or a Girl? With this game, you can ask yes or no questions until you have determined who the NPC is, with, of course, the exception of the first question, which is, are you a boy or a girl? You must ask the NPC's name as one of your questions. There is no penalty for guessing incorrectly, except, of course, the loss of that question. Each NPC is worth a total of 2,000 points. Each question you ask will reduce that point total by 100 points. And if you have narrowed down who the character is but cannot recall the character's name, you'll take a 300-point penalty. Do we have any questions before we get started?
No. Nope, I'm pretty familiar with this game.
All right, 10 Little Men, I got a strategy. We just ask if it's Brock.
Perfect.
Before I forget again, because you both teams won the last round, I forgot about the prizing. Both teams get a coupon for Driftblim Daycare. It is a Take a Child, Leave a Child coupon. So you go there, you take your child, you leave your child, and you can take another one home with you. So
No refunds, right?
no refunds, of course. All right. So with that, anyways, I want to make sure I got that prizing out of the way. Please enjoy that certificate. Hope you get good. Hope the child you get has some good IVs. With that, we're gonna start out with Team Yokai Watch Revengers. We'll alternate questions, and we will start out with our guest Beaverla. Go ahead and do the honors of asking the first question.
All right. Are you a boy or a girl?
This character is a boy.
Okay. Is it a gym leader?
Yes.
There you go.
They're pretty good, 10 Little Men. Sounding like Brock to me.
Does this gym leader appear in Heart Gold Soul Silver?
No. Great
Okay.
question.
Okay. Okay, so that means it's not neither from Johto nor from Kanto.
Yes.
Is this Pokemon? Does this Pokemon appear in?
Not Pokemon.
Sorry. Does this person, gym leader, appear in either Unova, Hoenn, or I forgot 6th Gen?
Kalos.
Carlos.
Yes.
All right. What? Is it a boy or a girl again?
It is a boy.
Boy.
Okay.
Yep.
So, does this gym leader appear in Kalos?
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
All right, that's 5 questions.
I'm sweating
Boy
now.
gym leader in Kalos. Do you happen to know what the gym leaders in Kalos are?
Not all of them, no.
Like in our
Okay,
Scrawn. I know that.
Yeah, me either. Because me either.
Okay, is
How about
this...
types?
So, what types are they in Kalos? It's electric, fairy...
Literally the only one I know, like, it's because of the anime, because I just watched that, the movie was on Netflix, is the electric dude. He's a TCG card, too. Claremont, something like that.
Yeah.
Only one I know, Jushiro. That's it.
Okay, so does this gym specialization is from a type introduced after Generation 1?
No.
Okay, so it's not fairy, dark, or steel.
Is this Clement?
No.
You can describe who they are, right?
Darn.
Like if they've narrowed it down well enough, if they can get the idea of the character but not have their name, that's when they can take the 300-point penalty.
Okay.
Or if basically like they've asked the right questions to narrow it down and they still don't have it, that's when. Yeah, when we can call it. So
Because Jushiro,
it's not Bugsy because she's a girl.
Okay.
It's what's the second gym for Carlos? It's the Surf of the Rock guy. Forgot his name. I forgot all of their names.
Crash Away?
No, that's from 4th Gen. It's the rock climbing guy. Forgot his name. Then obviously it's not Clement. And you're gonna have to help me here.
Oh, I have helped all I can. I honestly don't know. It has been so long. And I
does this gene type specialize in either rock or dragon?
no.
So it's not the second gym leader. It's not the last one that I went from but I don't know why I even said that. I got him confused. This is where we're going downhill now.
Oh yeah, this is tumbling fast.
You guys gotta just think a little bit more. It'll come to you, I think.
Snag, would you go through our questions again?
I'll go as best as I can. It is a boy gym leader. You narrowed it down to being in Kalos. You had a couple of questions to get to there. Boy gym leader in Kalos. Not rock, not electric. Not dragon, not steel, not fairy. Not dark.
Wasn't there an ice type gym in that game, Jushiro?
Yes. There's
Was that a boy
also
or a girl gym
Ramos.
leader?
It's also Ramos, which will be incredibly horrifying, and I would hate Snag if it happens to be Ramos, the most obscure gym leader of them all. Whose turn is it, by the way? Is it mine or is it?
8 questions. Back to Bivola. This will be question 9.
Do you want to guess, Ramos?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Is it Ramos?
Yes.
You got it, man. How could you forget about him?
Who's Ramos?
He wasn't even remotely memorable, except for the fact that he's old and likes Go-Goat. His most memorable feature is being unmemorable.
The biggest thing is in the Puckle community. It's like that's the meme now. Is who's Ramos? All right, nicely done. You got that in 9 questions, earning you 1,200 points.
Okay, it's something.
All right.
Sorry, Jushiro.
Oh, it's good. What's good? What was the limit of questions? Was it 10?
The limit of questions is 20.
Oh, we did fantastic.
We didn't get to half. Okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's very respectable, especially since Gen 6, like the actual Kalos was actually one of our shorter visited regions. I think it's a travesty that we didn't actually get a legitimate Pokemon Z, but... Alright, so, going back to the Electric Manaphy, 10 Little Men, would you like to start us off?
Okay. Are you a boyo or a grill?
This character is a grill.
Okay.
Dang, not Brock. We're of options.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I know it's awful. I'm awful. Okay. Let's see. I get to ask now, right?
Yes, you do.
Ask me a yes or no question, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is this? Oh, we don't know if they're a gym leader, do we? I guess we should ask that.
It's a girl. So I mean, that's all we know so far.
Is this girl a gym leader?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that gets rid of most of them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're from Alola? Is this character a member of an Elite Four or a champion?
No.
Okay, that gets rid of pretty much the rest of them.
Okay, I'm feeling Alola at this point, but you never know.
There are quite a few characters that, friend characters and such. Like, we got, we should find out what region they're in.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so who do we have in the early gyms? Like, we have Dawn and May. Misty and Iris don't count because they're technically gym leaders. Dawn, May, Lily.
Assume it'd be a later generation, honestly.
Lusamine. It could be a champion. It could be Diantha or Cynthia.
No, not champion. I asked.
Oh, okay. So, Shauna. We have May, Dawn, Shauna, Lily. Those are like your companions, right?
Yeah.
And fifth, we have Bianca. That's right.
Yeah. You could ask if they're a rival / companion.
Yeah, that's a good one. We should ask that.
Is your question, Scrawn?
All right. Are they a rival / companion character?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
So we have those 5 I said. So if you can narrow those down more.
We got May, Dawn, Lily, Shauna,
and Bianca.
I was gonna ask if you battle them, but you actually battle them all except Lily.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the easiest cop-out answer is, am I from Gens 6 or 7?
No.
Okay.
So it's got to be Bianca, May, or Dawn.
Yeah, that's right. Bianca, May, or Dawn. Oh man, we got hair color. You could do that. Oh, and Dawn and Bianca wear hats.
I think at this point we're best off just guessing the names.
Don't we take a penalty if we're wrong on the name though?
No, there's no penalty for incorrect guesses, except for just the loss of that question.
Okay, so let's just check to see if we're missing any real quick. So we know it's not 6 or 7. We know they're a companion character. In Gen 1, we can eliminate Misty.
In Gen 1, it's just Butthead. So he doesn't count.
Right? No, Gen 2, there was just Misty again. Gen 3, May, for sure. That's the only one that it could be. Gen 4, Dawn. And
I don't think Snake would make it May, because in the games, if you choose to play as a girl, May doesn't show up.
Ah, that's true. Okay, that's good.
So it's probably Dawn or Bianca.
I think he's going to try to be tricky, and Bianca is the less known character. So let's guess Bianca.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's your guess. So.
Actually, it's yours, Scrawn.
Oh, it's me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to guess Bianca.
No.
Ah!
Oh, okay. This is a hard one. Is this character Dawn? Wait.
Oh,
Dawn is also... Dawn is also if you choose the female character, Dawn doesn't show up.
Okay, so it could be Dawn or May.
So it could still be Dawn or May.
Oh, wait.
Unless we're missing someone.
We could be missing the girl from Coliseum, right?
I guess we could. Is there spin-off characters in this Are
No,
you that
That's
mean?
a question. Don't use that.
Our question is, are you a mean person, Snag?
I mean, I don't want to bring Steven Stone up again, or Mr. Stone up again, but...
My lord. There's also that girl in Pokemon Ranger, isn't there? Oh no.
So I'm gonna assume Snag is not gonna do me dirty like this again and give us a spin-off character.
And then there's also the girl who does the Pokemon box in Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh yeah, good old Lynette. I know Lynette.
This better not be Haley from Pokemon Ranch.
Okay.
10 little men, go ahead.
I'm gonna assume it's either Gen 3 or 4, still Mayor Dawn. So I am going to say, is this character May?
No.
Oh!
Alright, is it Dawn?
Yes.
Ah!
Yes. Also taking 8 questions, so you guys are going blow for blow right now.
We are freaking tied, aren't we?
There we go.
So, Tin Littleman, you bring up an interesting point, because if you do choose to play as the female character in either of those games, this one does not show up. But, still, as being, looking for NPCs, if you choose the female, you are choosing to play your own character, not this character. So, anyway, yes, so while they may not show up in every single run-through, I think you guys figured it out. So, anyway.
They're in the anime.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing that I found really interesting was, Strawn, you were using anime logic because you kept throwing Misty in there, and she is like an anime companion only.
That's true.
Anyway. Nicely done. Let's flip back over to Team Yokai Watch Revengers. And let's switch it over to Joshiro. Joshiro, go ahead and start this round.
¿Eres mujer o hombre?
Es mujer.
Very good. It's a girl.
Si.
Okay. Is it a gym leader?
No.
Okay. Do you battle this character?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What was your question, Joshiro?
Oh, if you battle it, which means that all the Steven Stone's father will be out of the out of the options.
Maybe he likes to cosplay. I don't know.
Does this character appear in Gen 1, 2, or 3?
No.
Is this character champion?
Yes.
Oh, then we have 2 options there. It's either
Making me
Cynthia or what was
I hope they forgot.
what's the Gen 6 champion?
Only no Cynthia, please.
Dianta.
No!
I've
Alright,
already.
then what's this?
Go ahead.
What was it, Joshiro?
Dianta.
Bianca?
Dianta is the champion for Gen 6 and Cynthia for Gen 4, so it's one of those two.
Well, I think Snag's mean. Is it Diantha?
No.
It's a Cynthia?
Yes.
Hey, you guys could have missed Iris. She was another
Yeah,
one.
I was really hoping it was Iris.
But
Yeah.
Iris was a gym leader, and they asked if this character was a gym leader.
I mean, N is
Yeah,
pretty
I knew
effeminate,
that.
so...
You really snagged us there. Oh.
All right,
Joshiro,
nice,
you're the MVP.
nicely done. That took you 7
That
questions.
never happens.
I appreciate how quickly you got there. You guys went very quickly with that. Still took you 7 questions, earning you a total of 1,300 points. Let's flip it back to the Electric Manaphy and see if they can respond to this.
Is it Brock? I'm just messing with you. Don't please don't use that.
Scron, go ahead and start off.
Maybe there's a question we can ask that can narrow it down more than just the boy and girl question. But we're going to ask it anyway, so I'm just going to ask, is it a boy or a girl?
This character is a boy.
Okay.
Oh, so Brock's on the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this character a
like
gym
him.
leader?
No.
Oh, darn, man. Okay. All right. So we got champions. We got Mr. Stone.
We got Joseph.
We got Tierno. That's the most important thing. As long as my boy Tierno's on the team. Okay. I think a pretty fair question to ask. Is this character companion or rival character?
No.
Okay.
How could you do this to us?
Right.
I'll give you a slightly different question than your opponents had.
Hey. Yeah.
How could you do this to us? But
So there's champion.
okay, so
Hey, we can probably assume it's a champion, so
we could probably assume it's like champion or elite four, unless it's a Pokemon like Professor.
that's true, but he did say a slightly different question. So like what would our male champions be? That'd be like
That'd be
Steven. It can't be
Red,
Wallace since he was a gym
Blue,
leader.
Lance. Yeah, Steven. Well, it can't be. It can't
Well,
be like blue or green or whatever you want
was
to call him
Red-
because he was a gym leader. So it'd be Red is technically a champion.
Red is like a rival in Soul Silver though, and Heart Gold, because he faced him.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so going off basics, it could be Lance, Steven, Alder,
It can't
and
be blue either because he was a rival.
I'm gonna ask: are they a member of the Elite Four? Not a champion, just the Elite Four.
Yes.
Oh, nice one. All right, so we got lots of. Okay, so we have Sydney, Bruno. Oh my God, there are too many to count.
We might want to try and narrow it down by types, just because there's always a lot of
Yeah.
like dark types and fighting type and.
I'm gonna
Stuff like
ask:
that?
is there okay? According to Gen 3 logic, would their type be special?
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's stuff like dragon,
So
dark.
It
narrows
could
out a lot.
technically still be Lance.
For those of you listening, just to clarify, before Generation 4, types were split up into either special attacking types or physical attacking types. And so the special ones, here's the easy to remember special, folks. It's the evolutions plus dragon. So special types are water, fire, electric, grass, ice, dark, psychic, and that's it, right? And dragon.
Thanks for reminding us.
Yeah.
There you
okay.
go. I'll give you that one on the house.
It could technically
By
still
the way,
be
you guys are at
Lance.
5
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we get 2
Well-
out of the way if we just ask if it's dragon, right?
Well, technically, it can't be Lance because I asked, are they an Elite Four, not a champion?
Oh.
So it can't be Lance.
Oh. This
So-
guy.
That means if it's a special type, there's none in Gen 1 or 2. Wait, no, there's Will. It could be Will because he uses psychic types.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite Elite Four member.
It could be Lucian.
It could be Lucian, yeah.
I don't
It
know
could
the
be
name of the Gen
Drake.
6 dude.
It could be Sydney. It could be Grimsley.
Yeah.
There's 2 dark guys.
Grimsley and Sydney, yeah.
Yeah. So we could knock them out.
Why don't we try Okay, whose turn is it to ask the question?
It is the 6th question, so it's on 10 Little Men.
Okay, so we probably want to ask generation. So like narrow it down by
Generations?
half. Yeah, like which half are you in? Like
Oh yeah.
wait. So in Gen 6 there aren't any special male gym leaders, right? So no, Gen 7. So we can just
Yeah.
rule that out altogether.
In
So
Gen
we
6,
do-
there's Seabold.
Yeah. Thank you for knowing that.
Yeah, I know, right? I remember that from an old game corner.
So we could do
in-
Gen 1 to 3 and 4 to 6, right?
Yeah, I don't think that actually helps us narrow it down much more than saying dark, honestly.
Hmm. Okay.
Because there's Seabold, Grimsley, Sydney, Drake,
Lucian.
and Will. And Lucian. Okay, actually, no. Is this character from Gens 2 or 3?
No.
Okay.
So it's Lucian, Seabold or Grimsley?
Lucian, Seabold, Grimsley. All right. Lucian, Seabold, Grimsley. The two of them are from Gen 6, so we could just ask if they're from Gen 6, right?
No. Lucian's from Gen 4.
Grimsley's Gen 5, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
I think we just gotta hit our 33% chance.
Okay, so wait, no, what are their type differences? So there's psychic, dark, and water.
See, because even if we eliminate two of them, that still means that's no better than just eliminating, like... Wait, no, I'm wrong. Are we playing it safe or risky? If we want to play it safe, we should eliminate two of them. If we want to play it risky, we should just guess names. I think that's how statistics work.
I think we should eliminate as many as we can. Is it my turn to ask, or your?
It is back on Scrawn, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask: is this Seabold's water type, right?
Yes.
Is this Elite Four member's primary type a type showed by Sharpedo?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're down to our 50-50. Lucian or favorite boy Seabold. They're both pretty... Yeah. Wait, no, not Lucian. Grimsley or Seabold.
So
Grimsley is more memorable.
Yeah, but he's already asked Seabold in Game Corner before.
That's using your thinker. So is this character Grimsley?
Yes, it is. It is Grimsley, yes. Nicely done. Getting it in 8 questions, just a shade behind your opponents. Earning you...
Can you feel the shade?
Just giving them a little head start. We know they need it.
So, with this, in this game, Team Yokai Watch Revengers, I always forget that, earned 2,500 points, and Team Electric Manaphy earned 2,400 points. So the totals going into the last round is 6,700 for Yokai Watch Revengers to 6,600 to the Electric Manaphy. So as usual, it always comes down to the last game. For winning this round of Game Corner, the Yokai Watch Revengers get a year supply of Green Toros, the energy drink that gives you hooves.
Hooves! Fantastic.
All right, nicely done. All right, with that, we will have our last and final game after our last commercial message. Come visit the beaches of Slateport City.
That's funny, they serve the same soda pop at the Celadon City Mart.
Explore the grasslands and caves filled with a variety of Pokemon.
There's nothing but Whismur here!
Discover legends in the local ruins.
I used Fly in a cave, and then another cave opened.
All within the temperate weather of the region.
You'll pack both sunscreen and umbrellas.
Visit Hoenn, rated 7.8 out of 10 by visitors.
I wish there were a bit more water, honestly, but all in all, 7.8.
Altaria Airs, where the sky is the limit.
Hey everyone, it's Dr. Ogno. I want you to know that there are several ways you can improve your Puckle experience. First, you can go to pucklepodcast.com to listen to classic Puckle episodes, check out a variety of articles from our writers, and join our Discord server where you can interact with other Puckalonians. You can keep up to date on the latest Puckle news by following us on social media, including Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, or Tumblr. Also, check us out on Twitch, where you can watch Thatch do viewer battles and Jashiro play the TCG. You might even be able to join in on the fun. And make sure to rate us on iTunes or wherever you listen to us. It helps other people find Puckle and grow our community. Finally, if you're able, we have a Patreon where you can help support Puckle financially. All proceeds go back into the community, and you can get some awesome gifts for your donations. Thanks for listening, and catch you on the flip-flop.
It's time to play Dex Tac Toe!
welcome back from our last commercial breaks, Puckalonians. We are ready for our last game of the day, and we are playing Dex-Tac-Toe. Here's how it plays. The teams are playing on a 3x3 tic-tac-toe grid. Behind each square, there is a Pokemon. One team will select a square, and in order to make their mark on that square, they need to identify the Pokemon based on its Pokedex entry. If the team gets it wrong, the other team has the opportunity to score those points. They can either guess immediately to score the full 500, or ask for another Pokedex entry, reducing it to 400 points. Or they also have the option of moving to a different square if they don't like the positioning. The least amount a square can be worth is 100 points. If a team gets 3 in a row on the board, they earn a bonus 500 points. Do we have any questions on how the game is played?
Pokemon that were released in 7th Gen don't have more than 4 Pokédex entries, so how does that work?
They can. They can have 4. If we do run into that scenario, you've figured out that it is a 7th Gen Pokemon, and we'll just go from there.
Okay.
If it takes us that long, he looks for new contestants.
Or I start giving you like other hints. I don't know, but right. I don't think we'll run into that because I do have full faith that you guys will do well on this. So
excellent.
I know it's only a slight margin, but Electric Manaphy, you guys do trail in this game, so I'm going to give you the slight advantage of taking the first square. But if it's close, if it's a Cats game and you guys do end up being ahead, I will give the other team an opportunity to score back. So just to make sure it's all fair and you guys don't have too huge of an advantage. Anyways, okay. Electric Manaphy, go ahead.
Let's go for the... Okay, let's
middle square?
No, middle square is always a bad idea.
But, see, it's a bad idea in regular tic-tac-toe, but in this tic-tac-toe, they can just miss one.
That is true. But, you see, your boy Scron here knows how to always win a game of tic-tac-toe.
I'll trust you then.
Okay, let's just do top left.
Sounds good.
All right, top left. Let's go with the Pokemon Moon Pokedex entry. It feels pleasantly cool when embraced. This Pokemon is treasured by households in warm regions.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay. It sounds like an ice or a water type. It could... Wait, if it's in Gen 7, that means it's in the normal Alola Dex. This is pretty oddball, but when I think of Alola Dex, I think of like cool to touch, wanting to have it in warmer regions. I think of like Alolan Vulpix?
Or Sandshrew, right? Sandshrew looks like a house.
It does.
I kind of want to go for the extra entry. Because I'm really not sure.
So the way that works, Scron, is you guys got the first Pokedex entry. And so you have to give a guess now. If you get it wrong, it goes to the other team, and they can either choose to guess right away, or they can have another Dex entry reducing the point total. I need to clarify that, because that's happened 2 games in a row now.
Okay. Do you have a solid guess, Gentleman?
I don't have a solid one. Again, I'm thinking it's got to be an ice or water type, but I'm not thinking of what kind of, like... I'm thinking of the kind of Pokemon you want to just have in the house. And I'm thinking...
That's Snorunt, right?
Snorunt?
That's like a good luck Pokemon, right?
I feel like it evolves into too terrifying of a thing to be like a domesticated Pokemon.
That's pretty fair.
I am...
Ninetales curses people, mate.
I'm going to need a guess from you guys.
I'm feeling Alolan Vulpix more than anything else right now, honestly.
Sure. Let's go with that.
All right, Alolan Vulpix is incorrect. Going over to Team Yokai Watch, would you like to take a guess at this one for the full 500?
Sure. Snag, will you say it again?
I will say that one again, yes. At no penalty. So the Moon Pokedex entry says, it feels pleasantly cool when embraced. This Pokemon is treasured by households in warm regions.
Okay, so Jushiro, I have a guess, but I think they were on the right path. But
Okay.
I was actually just thinking about it because Sun and Moon's Pokedex entries were kind of dark, right? And it was like 100 degrees here today. Isn't
Okay.
Vanillite that line? Isn't that line in Gen 7?
Oh, you got me there because I barely remember that
Isn't the ice
Pokemon
cream
even
cone-
exists.
Isn't the ice cream cone
Yeah, but why
line
would you embrace some ice cream?
with your mouth? You do it with your
Wow.
mouth, right? It's dark. They were all dark.
No,
I'm
no,
asking
no,
you.
no. It can't. No, it can't be. It can't be. No. So it has to be like a domesticated Pokemon that happens to be ice type. So a dog. Think about dogs. Obviously,
wanna
not
get
a
another
fox because
clue?
it's not Alola and Vulpix. Can we ask for another clue? I'm still
Yeah.
goofy.
So again, the way this game works is so they selected this spot. It starts out as being worth 500 points, and if you guys just shoot for it right now, you can get the full 500 points. Or you can ask for another Pokedex entry for that same square if you'd like, and that'll reduce it by 100 points, but you have some more information.
All right, let's see one more Pokedex entry then, Jushiro.
Okay.
All right, let's
Okay,
go
let's do one more.
with. All right, this Pokedex entry is used in a lot of ones, but you will go with the Pokemon X Pokedex entry. The temperature of their breath is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. They create snow crystals and make snow fall in the areas around them.
It sounds like snow.
Okay, so at least if we know it wasn't in if it's a Pokemon X entry, it's not any of the Alolan. So those are out.
Can you repeat it one more time?
The temperature of their breath is 58 degrees Fahrenheit. They create snow crystals and make snow fall in areas around them, and that is from Pokemon X.
Do you think it's maybe Cubchoo?
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Is it Cubchoo?
It is not Cubchoo, no.
That was actually going to be my guess.
Oh, that was absolutely my guess.
All right, back to the electric Manaphy. You can continue down this path if you'd like, or if you don't like this one, you can actually select another one. You're not locked into this specific square.
You know, I think I kind of want to get this one. So why don't we ask for another dex entry and like lock it down?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to forget all of the hints later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
let's get another hint.
All right, let's go to the Ultra Moon Pokedex entry. Says, when the morning sun hit an icicle, it wished not to melt, and thus this Pokemon was born. At night, it buries itself in snow to sleep.
I'm pretty sure it's in the Vanillite line, but I think that since it's huggable, it's probably Vanillish.
It's either the vanilla line or what I was thinking, because he's only giving us Gen 6 and up.
7.
It might be Bergmite. Is Bergmite in Sun and Moon? Like, it evolves into Table?
Well, that doesn't matter because the Pokedex entries don't really give any ground on that because they're different no matter what. So it could be Bergmite, that's true, but I feel like if you're hugging ice, it's gonna be pretty obvious that it's like not cool, but freaking cold, right? And like, same with Vanillish now. They're literally made of ice.
Vanillish is made of ice. It isn't icicle.
Huh, this is harder than I thought it would be.
I feel like it would get something more ice creamy.
Collectively, we've spent 10 minutes on this one Pokemon.
Oh my goodness.
Can you read that last one more time?
From Ultra Moon, when the morning sun hit an icicle, it wished not to melt, and thus this Pokemon was born. At night, it buries itself in snow to sleep.
Okay, so it's an icicle.
Yeah. So I think it has to be
icicle.
Vanillish or Bergmite, yeah. Because, Bergmite's also an icicle, and that becomes an iceberg. No, Bergmite is an iceberg. Yeah, I'm thinking Vanillish. Or Vanillite. Which one?
And Vanillish are in Ultra Moon as a weather thing anyway.
Yeah, they have snow warning.
Mm-hmm.
So they make it snow.
All right, guys, we
So
need to
I'm
guess.
thinking
All
Vanilla
right,
Ice.
vanillish.
Wait.
Oh,
Vanilla.
wait, what?
Vanillish is 2 ice cream cone. Wouldn't it be Vanilla Ice? Because it's the one that's actually like an icicle.
Okay. Let's go with that.
All right, 10 little men, what is it?
Vanillite. Final answer.
It is Vanillite, yes.
I'm sorry about
For
that.
300 points, yes, it is Vanillite, yes. Yeah, while they do appear to be ice cream cones, if I remember correctly, they actually are, they are ice. So, all right, very nicely done. Okay, so, nicely done. You got 300 points off of that one. Let's send it back to Yokai Watch Revengers. It is your choice, gentlemen. The top left corner has been selected, but everything else on the board is available.
We'll take the middle one.
The middle one, okay. Alright, let's go with this one here. It moves by bouncing along. As it moves a lot, it sweats and its body gives off a sweet aroma. This is from Pokemon Moon.
Bound sweet, right? I mean, it has bounds and sweet.
He has a point.
You know what? Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
bound
one.
sweet.
It is not Bounce Sweet, actually.
Yes.
Hey, it's Spritzy, right?
Well, I think it's Swirlix.
Oh, that's true.
I think we should get another hint.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
No, another hint for the middle square.
Yep. Let me pick one out here.
One that doesn't say cotton candy.
Let's go with... let's go with the Alpha Sapphire Pokedex entry. This Pokemon has a soft and plushy body that feels very much like a marshmallow. From this body wafts a gently sweet fragrance that soothes and calms the emotions of its foes.
That's just Swirlix.
I'm feeling Swirlix.
It is not
Are you hungry,
Swirlix.
Snag?
What?
Oh no! We messed it up.
Wait, what is it?
Well, we don't know
I'm
yet.
not gonna say
Okay.
because I just realized what it.
Don't say anything. Don't say
All
anything.
right.
Yeah.
So, back again, guys. This is center square. This is prime real estate. I'm not going to give you a softball.
Yeah.
All right. So going back to Team Yokai Watch returns. This is still the center square. Right now, it's worth 400 points if you guess immediately, or if you'd like to get an additional hint, it can drop down to 300 points.
What do you
Can we
think?
hear that second clue again?
This will be a third clue.
So I kind of tuned out. I thought it was swirling. No. The second
Oh,
one.
the second one, okay. So the one from Alpha Sapphire says that this Pokemon has a soft and plushy body that feels very much like a marshmallow. From this body wafts a gently sweet fragrance that soothes and calms the emotions of its foes.
Okay, and they took 3 questions to answer top left, right?
They took 3 hints to answer top left. They earned 300 points for that. If you got one more and got it, you would match them right now, yes.
You think it's Spritzy?
I do, but I kind of want to get the third clue because at least we're still tied with them. And if they get the hint, then it'll be less points for them.
Okay.
So we'll take one more.
All right. Let's go with the Omega Ruby one. This Pokemon's vocal cords are not sufficiently developed. It would hurt its throat if it were to sing too much. This Pokemon gargles with fresh water from a clean stream.
Damn.
I am confused now.
Wow.
You repeat that one more time?
This,
Yeah, absolutely.
This Pokemon's vocal cords are not sufficiently developed. It would hurt its throat if it were to sing too much. This Pokemon gargles with fresh water from a clean stream.
Wow. So it
Okay.
bounces, it has a sweet scent, it gargles with clean water.
So it sings.
It can't sing too
And-
much.
But the idea is that it sings, and it's bouncy, and it's like cotton candy, but it's not cotton candy. But it sings, or it will sing. Igglybuff. It bounces, right? Will sing with a Jigglypuff, it'll put everybody to sleep and get pissed off.
Does it
and
have
go
a
on it.
sweet aroma though?
I mean, it's pink, right?
I don't think that everything that's pink smells sweet. In the
I don't
Pokemon
think Snubble
universe.
smells very good.
Hey,
Don't you judge shiny Kyogre?
Snubble's a fairy. Snubble's a fairy, dang it.
I guess I'm just thinking that it sings, right? And then, like, I'm
But
trying to
it
like,
made a
sound
focus on
things
saying that it
involved.
can't sing too much, and it gargles its mouth. Well, it still sounds like spritzy for me, because all of that kind of sounds like perfume to me. But
Okay.
I don't know, like clean with making perfume with pure water. It smells sweet, but if it smells like cotton candy and they guess Swirlix and it's not Swirlix, what's the evolution of Swirlix? The cupcake one.
I don't know. I'm really focused on Igglybuff.
Okay, go ahead.
I really think it's the singing thing. I think it's a hint that like as it gets bigger and stronger, it can sing more.
Go ahead. Go for it.
In the bounce. Igglybuff.
Yes, sir, it is Igglybuff.
Oh my goodness.
You're the MVP here.
The
Say-
moment you
Sorry,
started
Shiro. I
developing
didn't mean to
vocal
question
cords, I knew what it was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The singing and the bouncing.
All right, good job not letting Jushiro derail you again. All right, so the electric Manaphy are in the top left corner, and choosing a very prime location in this game, Yokai Watch Revengers are now in the center. Going back to the electric Manaphy, where would you like to go?
I'm thinking bottom right.
Bottom right? Yeah, I won't argue with that. That seems like a pretty prime decision.
Okay, bottom right. Alright, from Pokemon Moon. This Pokemon has lived with people since times long ago. It can sense when its trainer is in the dumps and will stick close to its trainer's side.
This sounds very Gardevoir line.
Yeah, I wanted to say the same. Sense when its trainer's in the dumps. Is that what it says? In the dumps?
In the dumps, yes.
It's garbage. I'm just kidding. Garbodor, not Gardevoir, obviously.
Very similar. You might get the two confused at first glance.
Like on every episode of the TCG cast.
Yeah. I'm thinking like Kirlia.
I'm thinking Ralts because it's the one that has like it's the feeling Pokemon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that. Sure, Ralts.
Sure, Ralts.
No.
Okay.
Really, that's what I thought it was too.
Let's go with, so that was from Moon. Actually, I shouldn't, sorry. Back to Yokai Watch Revengers. Would you like to go for that spot, or do you want to, again, you don't have to follow in there. You can change your strategy. You don't have to go to that same spot.
Yeah, I know we can, but I think it's good to keep knocking the points down because it won't let them get as far ahead. So we'll take the second clue for that spot.
Take the second clue for that spot. Okay, interesting.
Man has spoken.
A counter
Sorry,
strategy. All right, let's go with from Ultra Sun. As they develop, their disposition grows more violent and aggressive. Many trainers find them too much to handle and abandon them.
Okay, I can see why this wasn't Ralts.
Oh my god.
So they can feel when the opponent is down in the dumps, but they're also hard to train.
I know what it is.
Don't say that.
I have an idea what it is.
Do you think it's Growlithe?
Are Growlithe considered hard to train?
They're Rowly. Oh, it could be Rockruff.
But what were
Wait.
the two entries from Snag?
Yeah, I forgot the names.
The first one was Moon, and the second one was Ultra Sun.
Okay, so it's both of them for
Do
Gen
it.
7. Rockruff.
I like it. Yep.
It is Rockruff, yes!
Oh, no!
Man.
For 400 points, yes!
Woo,
Alright.
go Beaverla!
Alright, we can still bring this back.
All you.
Alright, Team Yokai Watch Returns has a commanding lead so far. And but still, no one really has a line going for them yet. Again, Electric Manaphy are on the top left, and then going diagonally down, Yokai Watch Revengers are in the middle and the bottom right. So, Electric Manaphy...
We've got a Cats game on our hands. It's a race to get the most points.
Where would you like to go? And again, if it does come to a Cats game, I will... if it's 4-5, I will give the other team another opportunity.
Okay. Let's, I guess, go for the...
Thinking like middle left or top middle?
Yeah, well, we want to do bottom something so we can block them off in as many places as possible.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, bottom left to block them off in 2 places rather than 1 place.
Bottom left?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go with the Pokemon Y entry. With the movements of a dancer, it strikes with whips that are densely lined with poison thorns.
Okay, then.
That's Roserade. That's totally Roserade.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Vines come out of its flowers.
Yeah, I was thinking that or Roselia, but it sounds more like Roserade, honestly.
Yep.
All right, 10 little
yeah,
men.
Roserade final answer?
That is correct for the full 500 points. Nicely done.
Nice. Good stuff.
Nice.
Yeet!
All right, so you guys got something. You guys got something
Rig.
going here. You have
I call Rig too.
top left and bottom left. And then for the Electric Manaphy, and the middle left is open. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys how to play, but Yokai Watch Revengers.
Out of curiosity, can we so it will end, right? So if they get tic-tac-toe, it's over.
That is correct. Yes.
And right now the score overall is tied, right?
The score overall is right now is completely tied. Yes. But yeah, if someone does make tic-tac-toe, it ends the game, and it is a bonus 500 points.
Okay. So then, we only... Shira, do you agree we only have one move? We gotta take that spot to try to stop him, right?
Yeah, definitely the bottom middle.
Yep.
Yeah, so middle left there, sir.
All right. In the middle on the left for the block.
No pressure, guys. Just remember, if you don't get it, we get a second hint, and we win the game. So, no pressure.
Let's go with the...
It's going to be a sad Canada Day for you, 10 Little Man.
From Pokemon Y, one swing of its mighty tail can snap a telephone pole as if it were a matchstick.
Okay. So anything that has a tail...
It's Meowth, guys.
Does it hurt 9 poles? No. I'm thinking.
Use Iron Tail, Pikachu.
I'm thinking. Breloom.
So I was also thinking an older generation Pokemon, and the only reason I was thinking because sure, I collect these cards, and one of the old TCG cards talked about its tail being strong.
Which one is that?
Nidoking.
Nidoking.
But I don't know what its Y entry is.
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to know either.
But I mean, there's also if you're also thinking like tail swinging, like metal tails, like there's Steelix, right? There's Onyx.
There's also the Breloom is how it's called, Breloom, which is the grass fighting that only has 2 legs and a tail.
Let's do that one. That's a good point too. Yeah, because I mean that would make sense. I mean, is it considered strong enough to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's considered strong. I just don't ever have. I'm going by logic here because I've never ever read a Pokédex entry for Breloom.
No, either have I. I don't either. And I the only one that I've actually ever consistently read have been Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because they're just hilarious.
They are. So from what game was it? Snag, you said Y?
This was from Y, yes. So
it's not a Gen 7. It could be Breloom, it could be Nidoking. And could you repeat it one more time, Snag?
One swing of its mighty tail can snap a telephone pole as if it were a matchstick.
It could also be like Aggron or something like some dragon, right? Some big.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it any help, so I think Breloom's a safer guess, especially if it ends up being something crazy. So if it mentions like dragon or monster or something, let's do Breloom because if it's right, awesome. If not, it won't help him as much in the end.
Okay, Breloom.
So, Breloom.
It is not Breloom, no.
All right, Ten Littleman.
Everyone forgets about the stretchy arms.
I specifically remember this Pokédex entry.
Oh, that's pretty nice
I
to
think
hear.
I'm right. And
So,
Beaver was on the right track. I think it's Nidoking.
I say we get a second hint because if we do get it, it's 3 in a row we win.
Yeah.
If it's Nidoking, I am going to hard rage quit this podcast. It is my favorite Pokemon, and I will be so bitter.
I was just when I heard that.
I'll give you your $50 for derailing me for laughing.
I will be so bitter.
All right, let's take another one just to be safe.
Oh no!
All right,
this Royal King.
This is from Omega Ruby. This Pokemon's thick tail packs enormously destructive power. With one swing, it can topple a metal transmission tower. Once this Pokemon goes on a rampage, there is no stopping it.
Oh, that actually might change it, because that could be Aggron, right?
A lot of Aggrons, I feel, are... The mention of metal all the time gives me a slight guess towards Aggron. But
it's like
way
a 50-50.
funnier if it's Nidoking.
That's true.
So I'm feeling Nidoking because Tail Smack or whatever is on all of its TCG cards.
Guess Nidoking, get it wrong, and we'll come back and beat you. Because that last clue definitely threw it off.
The only unstoppable rage thing I also think of is Tyranitar, but I don't think it's Tyranitar.
Yeah, I don't think it is. So, I want to go with my gut feeling here, and I really feel like I remember that specific Pokédex entry.
Yeah, I'm feeling Nidoking too.
All right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
So Professor Snake?
Yes.
Actually, Scrawn, you remembered it. You do the...
I'm going to feel like such an idiot if this is wrong. Oh my god. Okay.
Don't do it.
Nidoking. Come on.
It's Nidoking. God!
I'm sorry, Beaverlet. It's Nidoking.
Yes!
I'm so sorry, man.
Happy Canada Day, everyone!
I knew it.
With 400 points and the tic-tac-toe win, yes, the Electric Manaphy have won this and won the game. I'm sorry, Beaverla.
Wow, that's harsh, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Nicely done. Excellent game. Very enjoyable. This has been one of the more enjoyable ones for a while. I really enjoyed having you all on. For winning this game and taking home the victory with this, 10 Littleman and Scrawn, you guys get a trip to the Hoenn region. Explore the sandy beaches and all the water that there is to explore in the Hoenn region. Courtesy of Altaria Airs.
Beaverla, if it makes you feel better, I've lost the 2 times that I've done this before. So...
Jushira, I still love you. No hard feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll give you your $50 in a bit.
I'll say, Beaverla, unfortunately, Jushira's a bit of a hindrance in this episode. He got you off the Vanillite line, he got you off Nidoking.
Oh my god.
Jushiro, your Tapu Leles will be coming in the mail any day now.
Oh my gosh, you guys are whatever.
No, Jushiro, he did get to that rock one, but nicely done.
Yeah, the rock that was all Jushiro. I was never getting that.
That was pretty impressive.
All right,
the gym leader when I was done.
It was fun. It was a really good game, guys.
All right, so let's go ahead and start out with 10 Littlemen. Thank you again for joining us, and you will be joining us for the Tournament of Champions once we get it. We're actually almost there. We only need 3 more participants for a Tournament of Champions. So, congratulations on your win, and we will see you in a few months for that.
Oh, sweet. Thanks for having me. I look forward to getting my rightful place as Trivia King. Nido King.
Oh, man, now you're just rubbing it in.
Oh, man.
Beaverla, I'm sorry for the bad breaks, but thank you so much for joining us. It was a great having you on.
It is always a pleasure, and I really appreciate you guys doing this. Thank you.
Of course. Strawn, as always, thank you for joining us as well. Your knowledge is always welcome on the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. And Jushiro, thank you so much for joining us as well and helping Beaver Lot in this
You're
game.
not welcome. I count foul. Thank you for having me.
All right, as always. Before I do my stuff, we already talked about this a little bit, but Jushiro does host the TCG cast. Do you want to say anything more about that, Jushiro?
You already know. All right, that's it. Stay tuned. We are going to have a TCG theme deck tournament going around October, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be available for everyone to play. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone can participate because all you need is a theme deck on your Pokemon trading card game online to participate. So stay tuned for that.
Yep. And then also as a reminder, we're talking about the TCG cast. The episode that came out before this episode of Game Corner is talking about the lead up to internationals, which Beaver, again, best of luck to you as you go to internationals and compete there. And
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. And Jushiro, I assume the follow-up episode is going to be kind of a recap of internationals and what happened there. So
that's correct. Hopefully, we'll be talking lots about Beaverla.
I hope so too.
Only hope.
So with that, folks, make sure you check out our TCG cast. Make sure you check out the regular show that comes out every Monday. Along with that here, there are other ways you can get involved with P.U.C.L. If you check the show description, you can join our Discord. It's free. You can come and chat with Pokemon fans really any time of day or night. We have international people who pop on all the time. So there's always someone there to talk about Pokemon with you. So please join us in our Discord. If you have a little bit of extra money jangling around in your pockets and you want to help support us, please either buy a t-shirt from us at TeePublic, link in the description, or become one of our patrons. In fact, both 10 Little Men and Beaverla are patrons, and they help support our show. So I should say thank you guys for helping us get all of our awesome stuff out to the community.
Yeah, make sure to sign up for the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff, like just a little while ago we did the Patreon live show. So if you join the Patreon, you can join in on the next one.
That's right, yeah, that's another one of your opportunities to actually be on the podcast and talk to Thatch and talk to all the other patrons, and it's a good time. I listened in on that one as well. So, Jushiro and sometimes Strawn and Thatch, they stream on Twitch. Check us out there as well. Check us out on our social medias. We Tumble, we Facebook, we Twitter, we do all that good stuff. So make sure you check us out in all of those places. And I think that's all I got. Thank you all for listening. I am Professor Snag, and as always, help control the reject population. Make sure you get your Dittos spayed and neutered. Good night. I was gonna say with that, like people who don't go out and see people, you do realize you'd be playing against a bunch of neckbeards though, too, right?
Oh yes, and I am. You just gotta go out and you gotta smile and use hand sanitizer after you're done shaking their hand.
May your neckbeard be the most fiercely groomed.
All right, and
I think that's an oxymoron.
I think actually the pride in that circle would be the worst groomed, like the most unkempt. Is like, oh man, look at that guy, he's gonna win.
Wait a second, I have a question. So what happens if we both fall off the mountain?
Then no one gets any points.
That's pretty brutal.
All right, cool.
Then I've done a bad job of setting up this game.
You all lose. Nobody's a winner.
There we go. All right. So,
let me just close this list of all national dex numbers real quick.
Tower Coliseum.
No one heard that.
Someone's opening up Pokemon Go.
I was so ready to cut Professor Snag off and say cough, cough, sparkling aria, cough, cough.
Oh, is that another thing it learns?
No, that's what it learns when it evolves. It's its signature move.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wouldn't know because I don't play with trash Pokemon. So no, I'm kidding.
So, Jushiro, I know that you like Gen 2. For that reason, here's a question from Mystery Dungeon Skype.
10 little men, we need to win this. We need that Discord roll. Let's do this. Pump up.
Well, 10 Little Men already has it, and you don't get it, Scrawn.
What do you get?
You get a roll for winning this. You get a roll in Discord for winning this. And if a team gets 3 in a row on the board, they earn a bonus 500 points. I'm going to say that again because I hit my microphone. Okay.
This Pokemon loves the ozone layer. What is it?